Star Radio, Sunday Jazz Brunch. Walt Adams with you. Time for our segment, Share the Journey, with Living Resources, supporting people with unique abilities. Today we're talking with John Breitenbach, Director of Community Living and the new Self-Direction Program, and their affiliation with Family and Child Services of Schenectady. Good morning, John.
Thank you, Walt. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited to talk about Living Resources, our community living program, and particularly our new self-direction program.
John, tell us a little bit about the program.
It's a growing service that provides really a truly person-centered approach to supporting individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. One of the many things it does is it provides the maximum amount of freedom and flexibility for the individual to design their own unique program and support. Individuals can even hire, manage, and determine the pay rate of their own staff and access a wide variety of other supports that really help them live as independently as possible.
And John, as I understand it, you have some roots right here in Saratoga Springs.
This program at Living Resources enhances our already existing community living program, which has roots in Saratoga Springs, at the Entrada apartment complex, and really throughout the capital region. We're primarily centered in Albany, Schenectady, Troy, and Saratoga, but we really would love to expand out from that. The community living program provides a wide variety of community-based support, and self-direction itself really allows us to more effectively serve the complex and always changing needs of the community. You see so often in our field, individuals with disabilities are told by providers, by caseworkers, maybe even by family members what they should be doing or who they should be seeing. And unfortunately, oftentimes this is based on what's common, what's convenient, maybe for the providers, or really what might fit within the existing system.
So your self-direction program is a bit of a game changer, right?
Self-direction really flips this dynamic around. In self-direction, the individual has control. They tell the providers how they want their services to be built and maintained. They tell the providers how they want things to go and how the staff should be managed and how the staff should be paid. And then it's the provider's job to make it happen. And that's okay with us, because at Living Resources, this is really our ultimate goal. This is why we're so excited about this program and this affiliation with Family and Child Service of Schenectady. We want the individuals we serve to choose their own path, with us empowering them. We want them to be as independent as possible. Hopefully, maybe one day they don't need the support that we provide. We would love that. That's our mission. And to do that, we know that we need to be progressive, we need to be innovative, and we need to be able to provide all available options for the people we serve. It's important for our agency because that is ultimately our mission, but it's most important for the individuals who choose to work with us that we maintain that commitment.
We're talking with John Breitenbach, Director of Community Living with Living Resources. John, you've had some success stories.
Yes, luckily we've been fortunate enough to see a lot of success stories at Living Resources, and while there are several kind of coming to my mind right now, there's one young man who I think of oftentimes. This was a young man who was on the verge of homelessness about 5 or 6 years ago. Really needed a place to live. We were able to provide some housing options for this individual. We were able to serve them in a couple of our different programs, one of which being community habilitation. And also, we were able to manage a housing subsidy for this individual just to kind of get him on his feet, get him a place to live, get him safe, get him healthy. And after that point, he took over. He was able to work with our staff to effectively maintain the apartment, make sure that he was paying all of his bills on time and accurately, and he even had some employment support. With these supplemental supports, this person was able not only to live independently on his own, was able to save enough money to get his own car, and was able to then make enough money as an Uber and Lyft driver that he really didn't even need the help paying his rent anymore. He really didn't need any sort of public assistance or benefits. And now he's working full-time for both Uber and Lyft, driving people in the capital region where they need to go. And this is a person that we check in with periodically because we love to hear from him, but this is somebody who does not need the support that we provide right now. We see that as a success story. We see that as the mission. We see that as the end result of the supports that we provide. And, thinking about those types of stories and the ways in which some of the more traditional programs were able to serve this individual is great. But we're really excited about the fact that now we have the self-direction option to offer to people like this individual to more effectively serve all of their needs and most importantly, have them kind of behind the steering wheel, driving the needs of their services.
What a great story. John, if someone wanted more information about your self-direction program and child services of Schenectady, what's the best way to contact you?
Well, you can always call our main office at Living Resources. We're on Washington Avenue Extension in Albany, New York. Our number there is 518-218-0000, 518-218-0000. You can also visit our website at livingresources.org. It's a really great website with lots of options for looking at some of the services that we provide, and make sure you take a look at the community living program and all the exciting things that we're doing there. We'd really love to hear from you. This is our mission, and we're just excited for everything the future has to bring.
John, thank you very much for joining us on the program, and thank you for the work that you and your team do to help people with disabilities in our region. It's something to be proud of. We look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thanks, Walt. I really appreciate that. Thanks for having me today.
Our special guest, the Director of Community Living, John Breitenbach. And again, for more information, go to livingresources.org to share the journey.